Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's 2020, first week of 2020, and I think it's time I took a stand and lost the last little bit of weight that I need to fulfill the challenge that I set myself back in 2017. So just a quick history on where I was to where I am now. So the first question, where was I? I was 24 stone 11, had a BMI of I don't know what. I was size 54 waist in trousers, which was literally a door frame to a house. My chest size was, I think, a 58, I believe. 58, 59, even a 60. I was literally on the face of diabetes and whatnot. Like the amount of calories I consumed per day was absolutely crazy. So that's where I was back in 2017. Between 2017 and 2018, I lost a total of 5 stone 11. And in that 5 stone 11, I was cycling. I was doing London to Brighton. I was literally riding from the area I live, which is Tottenham, all the way to central London, Billingsgate, Fish Market, and back for no reason at all. I just used to love and enjoy cycling. So through the course of getting lazy, losing the weight, having a couple family issues, a bit of weight piled back on. So I got from 24 stone 11 down to 18 stone 10, which has been my lowest weight to date. Now, within the last year, 2019 was a bit of a rocky year for me. I put some weight on, so I'm now up at 19 stone 8. I'm at about 19 stone 8 at the moment. I will weigh and put that in maybe in next week's video, because I'll be going back on plan and whatnot. So the plan, by the way, just so you know, is as well as the cycling, I'd been doing Slimming World. So I'd lost a considerable amount of weight through Slimming World on top of cycling. So back to where I am now. So I am 19 stone 8, I believe, at this current time. Obviously, we've just had Christmas and I haven't been to work for 2 weeks, so haven't ridden to work, haven't walked around at my workplace. So I may have put on a few pounds. So I'm feeling optimistic. So I'm going to basically make myself accountable, and I am going to get back on my bike. I'm basically making this video because I feel that by making myself accountable like I used to, I used to post pictures of before and after on my social media channels, and the encouragement I would get from my followers would literally uplift me to just keep going, just do that little bit extra, whether it was on a bike, whether it was a comment someone wrote that made me get up and go cycling again. So I'm going to put a couple pictures on this side of the screen just to give you an inkling of my size, where I was, where I am now. And yeah, if you can, just hit the subscribe button, and thank you. And just before I go, I'll let you know just a quick tip. And this is a question that someone asked me before I started my weight loss journey, and this got me thinking. So this is the question I have for you guys. Okay, ready? So if you were told by your family that someone had passed away from drinking, would you cry at their funeral? So I replied to the person, like, okay, fine, I'll answer that question. Yeah, I would be emotional, I'd be upset, but I would know that it could have been prevented. So then the person then asked me again, okay, so if you were at a funeral and someone you were close to died of lung cancer, would you mourn? Would you be deeply upset? So I said, yeah, I would. He goes, but at the same time, those things could have been prevented. So they could have prolonged their life if they'd listened to the doctors and professionals. So I said, yeah, you're right. That's very true, because, smoking does kill. Not saying to anyone that they shouldn't be smoking and whatnot. So he then asked me, he said, okay, so V, what about the amount of calories and food that you consume and the things that can happen to you in the long run of continuing to live the lifestyle you're living? And it really hit home. It really, really hit home that, you know, at that time I had my daughter, I just got married, and it really hit home that I'm being selfish. I am very much being selfish, and I shouldn't be selfish. So, you know, that being said, I started my weight loss journey, and just a word of encouragement to you guys. It's 2020, it's the year of vision, and let's push on. Let's do this. You know, I've got people on my social media, I've got people on my Facebook that feel that they can't do it, and I'm not telling you to do it alone. You know, I wish that when I was doing it, when I'd lost that amount of weight, that 5 stone odd, I had someone to encourage me and push me, you know, which I did, which was my wife and, you know, my mum, my mother-in-law, and family and friends. But in terms of a body of people, you're not alone. Help's out there for you. You know, if you're someone who's by themselves and don't feel that they have anyone around them, you know, just reach out to me, hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and, you know, let's get motivated together. Let's do this. So I will be using some of my tools. I'll be using my Specialized. Sorry, not my Specialized. My other bike's my Specialized. This is my GT sensor. I usually go for rides in Epping with it. So anyone who wants to hit me up, drop me a message, and let's get this weight loss together. So this is blog 1, and it's time to do it. So if you can, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. Let's do this journey together. Take care. Bye.